Hello guys and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now I know it's been a while since the last video of gaming days and I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I just kinda got burned out on the series. But now we are back with a renewed vigor and I have a ton planned for this episode, but let's start it off right with a 1 hour mining session. So during today's time lapse I wanted to talk about something I mentioned earlier, getting burned out. Because like I said earlier, I've kinda gotten burned out on Minecraft. Now I still enjoy playing the game, but not as much as I used to. And if I don't enjoy what I'm filming and doing, that'll become obvious in the quality of my videos, and I don't want to give you guys bad content. So I've been considering something for a while now. Now I'm only considering it at this point because I want to see what you guys think about it, but I've been thinking about making videos about other games. Now my main focus would still be Minecraft, but there would be other games mixed in every now and then. Now I know y'all are subscribed to me for Minecraft videos, but I think that if you gave some other games a chance as well, you could find something else that you really liked. But like I said earlier, I'd only do it if you guys want to see it because you guys are the guys who are going to be watching my videos. And I want to make something that you guys enjoy. So please let me know down in the comments what you think about it, whether you think it's a good idea, or whether you wouldn't like to see it at all. But anyway, let's hop back into the world and see what kind of resources we've got. Now after that nearly 2 hour mining session, we have tons of resources. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, the only reason why I wanted to do that mining session was for what's inside the shulker box. Tons of cobblestone. And that's because you see this temple over here? We were supposed to construct 3 of these. One on top of that mountain, one on top of that one, and then obviously this one. Now I want to finish those last 2 remaining temples in today's episode. This temple took 2 episodes to complete, and I want to do 2 in 1. So it's going to be a ton of work, so let's just get started right into it. I do have to gather up some leaves real quick for all the ruined bits, but after I do that, I will be right back and we can start work on this second temple. Well, I think I've discovered just about the most satisfying thing in all of Minecraft while doing this. Just listen to the sound cutting leaves with shears make. There's just something amazing about that sound. I absolutely love it. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but man, that and breaking ice really quickly. Those are probably the 2 greatest sounds in Minecraft. Anyway, I should probably stop talking and actually finish off mining all these leaves. Well, now after that weird rant, I'm sorry about that. We now have plenty of leaves gathered up, you see in here. I've gathered up a decent amount of other resources as well that we'll probably need. Before we do any of that, I need to make sure I actually measure this because I ran into a problem while building this one. And it's called, I didn't measure it at all, and so I ended up building it to the wrong proportions and had to redo it. And I am not making that mistake again today. So I'm going to quick measure this, and then we can actually start building the other 2. So after moving it around a few times, building around the base, I think this is probably the best place for it. It's basically centered on this. I think it looks pretty nice from the sky. So I'm actually going to start building up the rest of this, and I will be right back with you guys. Well, now that I've finished one, I just want to quick take a look at it from the skies. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. Now we only have one more to build over here. The question is, where am I going to build it? Do I want to build it over here where all my stuff is? Because then I'll have to move all my stuff. Or do I want to build it over here? I think it'd be best over where all my stuff is, but I really don't want to move all my stuff. But I think that's probably what I'm going to have to end up doing. I will quick move all that stuff, and I will be right back. Well, as you can see, I have moved all my stuff. I just moved it over to here. It wasn't far, but even just that made me realize I really need a sorting system because I have way too many items, and it's just all kind of spread out everywhere with no rhyme or reason to it. So that'll definitely be a project on the horizon, but for now we can at least start getting the second pyramid built. So let me run over there, quick grab up my shulker boxes of resources, and we can get to work on this thing. Now the first thing I need to do when building this is I need to find out where the heck it needs to go. If I'm looking here, I'm thinking maybe like right through here. So I will kind of lay out the bottom layer of that, and then I'll, see how it looks. Well, I've laid out the base for it now. I just want to take a look at how it looks from the sky. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good location for it. I might bump it over to the left a bit. But after that, I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to move it to the left and then build it up, and then we can do the fun part, which is completely ruining it all. And just like that, both these temples are officially done. Now all we need to do is, now we get to do the fun part, which is go ahead and ruin them all. I need to quick make sure I have all the resources I need to ruin them, and then, yeah, then we can go and do it. Then I think we only have one more thing to do with these, which is terraforming, which I'm trying to ignore doing because I am not very good at it. I've terraformed maybe two, three things in my life, this being one of them. But I think it turned out okay, so let me gather up all the resources we'll need, and then we can finish these things off. Now, I've actually been asked by people before how I do things like this, and well, besides not really having an answer because honestly I don't know myself, it's all just kind of random. If I could give one piece of advice, it'd probably be just don't be afraid of having to remove things. I mean, I've built and torn down so many things that I just didn't like enough to keep. So that's the main thing. You just need to not be scared of knowing that you might have to redo it because sometimes redoing it makes it best. So I don't know. That'd probably be the answer I give when people ask me that. So I'm going to finish this off anyway, and yeah, go finish off the other one, and then we've got some terraforming to do. Well, after finishing one and then having to go do some resource gathering to get enough to finish the other, both of these temples are now done, and if I fly over to this one, you can see we need to do a good amount of terraforming because the whole back of this one is just kind of hovering over a hole, and yeah, that doesn't look quite right. So I'm going to gather up the resources that we need to terraform, like some dirt and stuff, just simply because I am actually running low on those resources, and then we can get to terraforming, and then both of these final temples will actually be done, and I don't think there's really anything else we need to do with them then. Oh, you know how I said we didn't have to do anything else with them? Well, I meant building-wise. We still have to fill them with farms and stuff, but building-wise, we won't have anything else to do with them. Anyway, let me go gather up those resources for some terraforming. Well, I've gathered up all the resources I need to do terraforming, but I don't think that I'm going to do that in this episode because I've already been recording for about 4 hours now, and if I were to do terraforming in this episode, it'd be about another 2 hours. And I still need to edit this video to make sure I get it out to you guys on time. So, I think that that's going to be the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. Anyway, I will see you guys next episode. I hope you have a great day.